Good evening. I know we've emailed each other back and forth a few times, but I'd like to formally introduce myself. My name is Andrew Nguyen, and I am your marketing director for Happy Burger. It's unfortunate that we have to talk to each other under these circumstances through video, but in the midst of a pandemic, we have to do what we have to do. But I'm here today to talk about how to improve our marketing on our Happy Healthy Kids meals. So ever since we've switched the recipe, we found that parents and kids have been a little bit less receptive towards it, and that's to be expected from any change. People like comfortability; they like staying with the same stuff. So, but we know as a company that the same thing isn't what is best, and that's why we've changed our recipe, and that's why we've changed to a happy, healthy kids meal instead of a happy kids meal. But we have to show the parents and we have to show the kids that this is something better than a traditional meal, a traditional kids meal. We have to show them that this is how. We have to show them that this is what they want over the other options because we have our big competitors. We got McDonald's, Burger King, every other fast food. So we have to prove to them how much or how specifically that we are better. And I suggest we do that through three specific marketing strategies, targeting three different target markets. Um, our first target market, I would say, is we want to target the parents, and this is where we really want to hit home on the hey, this is healthy, this is very affordable, it's equally filling for their children, and it's incredibly healthy in comparison to these other brands because here's one thing that people get when they hear that something's healthy. They say, oh, that's going to be more expensive, or okay, it's low calories. Am I really going to be full after eating this? I want to get my money's worth. And we need to prove to them that, despite the low calories, this is something that is a full meal for them. These whole wheat hamburgers, these grilled cheese and white meat chicken nuggets, it's a healthy option compared to before that is way better than anything we had. Right, so for the parents, I say we specifically target them through media forms that they use. So this would be through Facebook, news channel, advertisements, and any platforms that are prominent use among older adults. And this is where we need to focus on how nutritious it is and how much better it is than traditional meals, because these are the parents that are buying it. We don't need to tell the kids how much healthier it is because that's not really going to interest them. The parents are the ones that we really need to convince of like, hey, you should get this, right? So I suggest we'd do that through advertisements on Facebook, like I said, and advertisements on news channels. And these would be traditional advertisements, but just highlighting the specific benefits of eating healthy through our happy healthy kids meals, right? We could show, hey, with the switch to whole meat, with the switch to 100% white meat chicken nuggets, this is lower in sodium, lower in calories, lower in added fats, and this is something that other companies can't compete with. And that's how we're going to get them in. My second form of advertisement is to target the kids, right? And this I would say through television, YouTube, any platforms that kids use, and especially the younger ones, because that's who we're really targeting, right? So either regular YouTube or even kids YouTube, we have these advertisements that they can go beforehand, because these kids are on these platforms all the time. They're watching cartoons and these come up, and for the kids, they don't really care how nutritious it is, how nutritious it is. They just want some good food, and they want it to taste good. They want to have a good experience. So that's what we really need to sell to the kids. We need to sell the experience of coming to Happy Burger. For the kids, I suggest using the message of, hey, this is delicious. Come, we got hamburgers, we got cheeseburgers. We just added apple slices and we just added yogurts. This is something new. This is something that we're bringing out to the kids. This is fun, bright, energetic. Bring out really vibrant colors in these advertisements. We really got to show these kids that, hey, Happy Burger is a really fun place to be. Because if you start throwing nutritional labels at kids, they're not going to understand a thing, if I'm going to be honest, right? We got to show to them that they're going to have a good time at Happy Burger. And that's really what I want to focus on. And especially with the apple slices and the yogurt, this is like, hey, we got something new. These flavored, Trixie yogurt bars, or like anything new, everything fun, everything tasty. I think that's something that we should really highlight for this. And my third and final form of marketing for this campaign is that we need to have billboards. And I know that these are, a little outdated, but you still see them when you drive. And this is something that can attract both our target markets of children and the target of adults. In these advertisements, I say that we focus still on the nutritional side, where we compare how healthy it is to a traditional Happy Meal, while having the slight fun, colorful, vibrant, hey, get your attention for the kids to notice, right? Because let's say you're driving in the car with your family, right? I've had plenty of car rides where this has happened, where we're in the car, my younger siblings see the billboard and they're like, hey, let's go to McDonald's, let's go to Happy Burger, let's go to Jack in the Box. We see these billboards and the kids talk to their parents, and their parents are the ones who are like, hey, what do they always say? They always say, hey, we have food at home, because deep down they know that fast food isn't the healthiest. Fast food isn't the most, it obviously is affordable, but if you have food at home, it's not the best. But they know that it's not the healthiest, and it's not worth it to go out of their way to buy this really fatty cheeseburger. But we have to have these advertisements targeted at both of them. So I want to have these billboards up on highways, on streets, in cities, where we have them up and they say something like, hey, change, we've added yogurt, we've added apple slices. This is super nutritious, lower calories than before, 100% white meat. And obviously these would be different ones. We wouldn't throw all this information on one billboard, but we'd say all these, unique things that stand out to the parents, while having the vibrancy and the vibrancy and energy that captures the children's attention towards it. So they ask their parents, hey, let's go to Happy Burger. Mom and Dad, I really want to get a happy, healthy kids meal. And their parents look at the billboard as well as they're driving, and they see that, hey, wow, these are actually healthier than before. They're just as affordable. They're just as filling. Why don't we actually go there? And these are just some ways that I think are really important for us to improve our marketing. We have to refine our message, and we have to specifically target our specific markets with our messaging, right? For parents, we have to focus on the nutrition. For kids, we have to focus on who we are as a company, with Happy Burger, with the energy, with the vibrancy. We have to create this environment where kids want to go to, and we can do that through all of our advertisements. They're seeing these on television and YouTube, so that's also, I find, really important. And lastly, the billboards serve to target both of them. It's kind of a chain reaction kind of thing. And yeah, I think these are really, really important ways and very beneficial. I can forward you the full strategic plan, but I hope you got a good little pitch from me right now. If you have any questions, feel free to email me back. You have it. You have my email, but you also have my phone number, so feel free to call. I'm available any time of the day. Just let me know. Thank you. Have a good night.